Hi all, this is a little video for Elizabeth. I've laid out the desk. That is the dimensions of the desk right there in the den. And there's a sawhorse here that's sticking out about 36 inches. So if we look around at this desk, we've got about, to the edge of the desk, maybe 38 inches if I put the desk there. It gets a little tight trying to get in behind the desk here. That's about 28 inches that way. I mean, obviously it's a floating desk, so it can be pushed out more in the room or pulled back depending on how much you're using it. It really depends on what else you're putting in this room. So the desk could work in here. It looks good. It depends really on how much other stuff you're putting in this room. So there's the picture of the desk in its relationship. The drawers, the small square drawers, are the file cabinets. So David would have to be able to pull those file cabinets out and use those. And so that's what I've got in here, just to give you a feel for how that space looks. As you look up, just to clarify a couple of things here, there is a soffit over the desk, and it has 3 can lights in it. So those are over David's desk, back desk area. Above the desk area, out in the room itself, there's 6 can lights. Currently there's only 2 that are on, just because that's all we have light bulbs in. And then that's the area for the couch. Has 3 cans there. And then there's 2 cans that are over the window. So if you had 2 small chairs there and a table or whatever, there would be light there for you to read. So that kind of gives you this room. And give me a call. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks. Hi, Holly and David. I am starting in the master bathroom again this week. Looking into your shower this time. I put a light in there because it's pretty dark. So there's the seat that is at the far end of the shower. And as you walk over there, you'll see there's the controls are on that wall, and the seat's at the far end, and the shower caddy is going to be on the back wall over there. There is a can light right in the center of the ceiling, so that's good. And if you look out here, there again is the area down where the toilet is. And we'll turn around. It's getting a little dark here because it's late in the day on Friday afternoon. And so I'm going to be moving a light with me, so bear with me on this so you can see a few more things. I'm trying to get some more power put in here, but now as I go into the hallway where your closets are, so there's it's 2 distinct closets in here. Holly's closet has nothing in it yet, but oops, we'll start working on that. My light just fell apart. And then David's closet over here. So again, you can't really see much of anything except for it's a room that's drywalled. So with that, we'll put our light down. Okay. The master bedroom has all the hardwood floor in it now, and what we've done is we've brought all our trim material back here so that we can easily get to what pieces we need. It's all stacked in different things. You can see that some of this is crown here and some beading material and some back bands, some panel molding, some chair rail, and like that. So all these different parts are in here. We've got casing over there ready to go up. This room has been cased, has the new casing on it in those openings. We still have to do base and crown in here. Let's go down here. It's going to take a minute and get the light, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I've moved a light now. I'm looking down into the guest bedroom right off the hallway there, and looking into that guest bathroom. Again, this is all plumbed for the shower and the handheld, and it has a little foot shelf in here also, and the niche will be right above it there. So there's the shower and our toilet as we turn around here and go back out there, and that's where our vanity will be when we get that built, with a light fixture that hangs over the mirror and some can lights in here. Then we'll go back out here into the guest bedroom. Hardwood floors are all in. So we walk through here. So this room's been all cleaned up. We look around. So that's kind of looking back out how this looks in this room. And then our closet, which we'll start putting the framing in here. So what we're trying to do is we're going to finish room by room now, getting in now that the floor guys are out of these rooms. We'll have Dan going into these rooms and trimming them. Then we'll be turning them over to the painter. The hallway, again, looks much bigger and not long and skinny as it did before because of the big opening into the den. That'll obviously get casing and stuff, and in the beginning of the video I did some dimensions and stuff in here for Elizabeth, but now the den is a really nice area here that you feel when you walk down the hall. It's just kind of an extension of the hall. We have more jam material and trim material that all has to go up, and this has all been trimmed, and Dan's going to come in here and get the crown up. We'll talk more about the desk with Elizabeth and see how that works for her. The electricians are coming back giving me some more temporary power next week because it's hard to work in the dark here. It gets dark very early. The floors are all in there. We've taken the temporary toilet out now so they can put the hardwood floor in here in our little powder room. We go out here and they've started putting the hardwood all the way down into the dining room. The dining room's 3/4 done now. And the living room, it goes right across there. So they've gone, they've probably only got 3-4 more boards. If you look out the window there, you'll see the roofers trying to finish up today, clean up all their stuff that's out there. In here, again, Dan's going to be putting all the trim up on our light moldings and our up lighting and stuff like that. So he's moved around a bit today into different areas so the floor guys could get the floor down, and then we'll protect the floor again and allow him to work. I'm going to walk in here through the dining room. I'll just take a quick look around and look back at the living room, and that looks nice without all the stuff in there, without all the lumber on the floor. Go back in here into the kitchen area, family room. And they've just leveled up the hearth. I have some hearth samples that I'm going to be sending down to Elizabeth so she can look at them. We just covered up the extra wood that's here. The mason's going to come and build that fireplace out just a little bit tomorrow, hopefully, so we can get this all done in here, so we can get the casework done in here, so I can give this over to the painter also. I have to lay this all out so the hardwood floor guys know where to finish their floor around that hearth, which is why I'm looking for whatever we're going to use for a hearthstone there. Then we turn around here into the kitchen, and again, we've covered all the cabinets to keep them, semi-clean and protected during the rest of the construction. And you know that they've templated everything, so now it doesn't look quite as nice as it did earlier in the plans. Over here, I have some samples of different corians that we could use in the mudroom, and a piece of soapstone that is kind of a fun color, or a black slate to go around the fireplace. The soapstone can be left natural, or we can actually oil it and get it dark. So that's the soapstone. The slate is very plain. There's no grain, no nothing to it. So that's very, very simple. Or the soapstone does have a little grain to it, and it can be either that silvery gray, which actually picks up very nice with the marble, or it could be a darker color if we chose to make it that. The colors of corian that might go in the bathroom or the laundry room are here. A couple of these are really nice. This is the linen here. It seems to be a little light in comparison with everything else that we're doing. There's a solid cargo. This is this one here is the concrete, I believe, and this one is canvas. So Elizabeth said she'd go take a look at those and see how they go with the colors that we have. But those are some nice choices for that, if you want to take a look at them. Now I'll just go around back out here into the front foyer. Obviously here we've moved wood. Most of all the wood is gone here, so they've got that all down, and this is getting cleaned up. And they've actually started doing some work on these stairs to get them ready, and they're going to go up there and do their hardwood floor up there, and we'll start doing trim out here. But this is probably going to be our last area to trim, so we'll go back in here. We're trying to get the mudroom. We've got our coat closet built, our cubbies above for baskets. You go in here. We still have to put our bench in, and here there's going to be a bracket that comes down to make it more decorative. On that side we've got our broom closet where our vacuum cleaner and brooms and stuff can go, and again more cubbies and bench area. We've got the crown in out here. Dan just finished that today. He's recased these doors with the one-piece crown one-piece casing that we picked out. Sorry, it's a little dusty in here today. Everybody just cleaned up because it's Friday, and everybody likes to clean up on Friday. So, and then the laundry room has all the cabinets and counters and place for the pull-out for the dog food to come out, and some drawer space here to store things, and lots of cabinets on this side, which will all have shelves in them. Here's a space for the crate. There'll be a drawer above that, and then the refrigerator back over here. This is just a working counter for Dan, but there's a cabinet that goes up there. And then all the cabinets that go across here that now go all the way to the ceiling, and the crown is up there. And these are all the doors and drawer boxes that we ordered, and the self-closing or soft-closing drawer slides. So that stuff's all on order now, being made to be put in here and finished when we get our colors for all our trim and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for today. It's getting dark and it's getting late, so I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you again. I hope I answered all your questions this week. And David, I'm still working on the security guy. We've talked to him a couple of times. I haven't gotten a firm answer as to what exactly he's doing, so he's going to come out and look at things for us. So I guess that's it, and I will talk to you later.